The Denver Broncos have fired their head coach, Vic Fangio, and I think most of us saw this coming. I know I kind of saw it coming, not just because of how Denver played for the rest of the season, but also looking at the Broncos' last press conference, essentially their post-game press conference after that last game. Vic Fangio pretty much put the blame on the team and pretty much putting blame on mainly his quarterback Drew Lock and his team for not being able to get wins, essentially. And he mainly blamed Drew Lock. I forgot what the quote was, but you guys can always look it up. Essentially, he blamed for bad quarterback play. And knowing that happened was pretty much the indicator that he was going to be gone, because you can't be a head coach of a team and just say something like that after the last game, especially when it's the last game in any season. If you're really wanting to keep your job, the Broncos went against the Chiefs, and pretty much the question was, sorry, throat got clogged. The question really was, the reporter asked him, essentially, I think they asked him, how do you stop someone like Patrick Mahomes, or how would you fare with a quarterback like that, or something like that. And pretty much Vic Fangio said that he would have done better if he had a generational talent like Patrick Mahomes. He would be in a great position, essentially. I know I can't go word for word, but essentially what he said, he kind of threw Drew Lock under the bus a little bit. And in a way, Drew Lock hasn't met expectations for the Broncos or his career so far. And he's already been in the league for, I think it's already been three seasons at this point, and he still hasn't been able to become that franchise quarterback that the Broncos would have liked to have. And that's why they brought in Teddy Bridgewater, right? Because they felt like they were one franchise quarterback away from making a run in the playoffs and possibly going for a Super Bowl. And obviously, that did not happen. The defense has always been great for the Broncos these past couple seasons. Vic Fangio, by the way, is he's a great defensive coach or coordinator. I have nothing against him when it comes to his, defensive play scheme or anything like that. When it comes to offense, though, it was not that good. It lacked a lot. Maybe it's because he couldn't find the right OC for the job, offensive coordinator. I don't know. But as far as I know, he's good on defense. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if a coaching staff, if a head coach went out there and picked him up as a defensive coordinator. When he was a defensive coordinator on the, I think it was Chicago. Yeah, I think he was the defensive coordinator on Chicago. When he was the defensive coordinator on Chicago Bears, they were one of the best defenses in the league, if not the best. And the reason that was because of Vic Fangio. That's why he got hired for the head coaching job for the Broncos, because they felt like, seeing what he could do with the defense for the Bears, they felt like he had a good chance to be a head coach for them in the way that they could fit the scheme and everything for them. But didn't work out. He was only there for 3 seasons. I don't even think they even had a winning season. He doesn't even have a winning record, really. And it never felt like the Broncos got better every single season. And yeah, I was right. So Vic Fangio, his winning record, win-loss is 19-30 in the regular season. Never made the playoffs or anything like that. They just kept losing and losing and losing. And you're just kind of, pretty much the Broncos are, you just kind of hope that they get better as the years and the seasons go on, and just never came to fruition. But pretty much what's next is, I think they're going to probably go for more of a offensive head coach. I think that's what we're going to be looking at. There's so many coaches available right now and so many teams for coach firings. It's ridiculous. So many head coach openings. So I hope they're out there finding the head coach that they believe that they need. And not only that, but they need to get a franchise quarterback. Broncos are pretty much in the lottery to go for a quarterback this draft. I've seen some mock drafts that they're possibly looking into getting Kenny Pickett, and that's a possibility there. I don't know if they actually will, but I don't even know if this is the draft to even go for one, because as I say, for this draft class this year, scouts say this is the worst quarterback class we've had in a while. So do the Broncos really want to risk doing that? I don't know. But, I mean, we'll find out whether or not they want to. And then also you have quarterbacks in free agency that are probably going to leave their teams. Like Aaron Rodgers is possibly going to leave his team. You might be able to pick him up. I know Russell Wilson, there's been rumors about him. I'm not really 100% sure. But Aaron Rodgers is 100%. By this date, the Packers have lost to the 49ers. So you could either draft a quarterback or possibly go for Aaron Rodgers. I wouldn't be surprised if the Broncos go for him. And knowing that, I don't know if the Broncos really just want to risk going for a quarterback in this draft just by the scouts. I mean, like I said, if they feel confident in a quarterback they see in this draft, go for him. But you have Aaron Rodgers in free agency. Why not just go for him? Aaron Rodgers could be better than any quarterback in this draft class, but who knows? You never know. And then, I mean, for the head coach, you have so many options. I don't know if you should go for another defensive head coach. I don't know. I don't know who they have on their radar right now. Like I said, there's so many options to go for right now. But personally, I would go for an offensive head coach. I know for Drew Lock, I don't know what's going to happen to him personally. I don't think he's a franchise quarterback. But to deal with that could have been maybe Vic Fangio's fault. I don't know what their history together was during their time together in Denver. I don't know what their relationship or anything was like. So, I mean, I don't know whose fault it is. It could be both of them, or Vic Fangio's fault or Drew Lock's fault for not working hard, or who knows. I mean, it's kind of surprising that, you know, when you have a defensive-minded head coach, you would think with a quarterback they'd be able to get really good, because Vic Fangio's really good, like I said, at defense. He's amazing, and yet I'm surprised he wasn't able to teach Drew Lock how to read a defense or being able to beat defenses, and it's just a big surprise to me. And I don't know whose fault that is. I mean, maybe it isn't Vic Fangio's fault. It could be Drew Lock. Maybe he just didn't work as hard, but who knows? But you can tell their relationship isn't the best. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any opinions on what you think about the Broncos, go ahead and comment below. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.